So how important is an inspection?
In my opinion, the inspection is an incredibly important piece of your decision-making process. It's important to get an ASHI certified, licensed, bonded, insured inspector to go in and look at the property, because what you see on the surface is there to attract you, but I want somebody to go in and look deep and see what type of plumbing is this. Is it a septic system? Do we have older windows in it that need to be replaced? What's in the attic? Is there mold in the attic? Are there issues there that we're not aware of that can be brought to the surface? And if I'm representing a buyer and something comes to the surface, I may say, hey, you know what? We need to get out of this. And we've written into the contract that you can get out with an inspection objection and get your earnest money back. But all of these are put into place to protect your best interest. So an inspection is voluntary, although highly recommended, and an appraisal is required by the lender. And so the inspection, once we go through that piece and we determine things that need to be done to the property, you can terminate, or you can go back to the seller and say, here are the list of things that we asked for. And if the seller says, I'm not doing anything, then you can say, I opt to walk away from this, and we'll get the earnest money back and you get to walk away from it. Same thing with an appraisal, in that if we determine that the seller and the buyer have come to an agreement in price, let's just say $300,000, and the appraiser goes out and looks at all the sales in the neighborhood and all the improvements in the home and says, no, I'm sorry, the highest I can come up on value on this is $280,000. You also have the option to go back to the seller and say, drop the price to $280. If the seller says, no, I'm not going to do that, then you can say, okay, I'm out, and we get your earnest money and you get to move on. So those are the things that you want to put into the contract to protect your best interest and any financial investment that you've got, which is typically the earnest money.